Out here in Pennsylvania, you can feel the weight of forgotten towns. What's it like when a place just disappears? Streets go silent, porches empty, and the wind is the only thing left to tell the story. Pennsylvania is dotted with ghost towns, 15 of them, each with a story you probably haven't heard. These aren't just ruins, they were homes, dreams, and communities now lost to time. We'll cover coal towns swallowed by fire, villages drowned for dams, and places abandoned for progress. Each one is a snapshot of American ambition and loss. Stay till the end for the town that still burns. Let's dive into the forgotten corners of the Keystone State. Our first stop is Lausanne, a ghost of a ghost town on the Lehigh River. Once a bustling hub for coal trade, it thrived on river commerce, until floods and railroads made it obsolete. The river that built Lausanne also destroyed it, washing away homes and hope. Today, only stone foundations and the sound of the river remain. Nature's victory here is total. It's a stark reminder of how quickly progress can erase a community. Yellow Dog Village, named for the Yellow Dog contracts that banned unions. Built for limestone quarry workers, it was a company town with a catch: no unions, no questions. When the quarry closed, so did the town's future. Now, it's an eerie open-air museum, houses frozen in time, belongings left behind. Walking here feels like trespassing on someone's paused life. It's a haunting lesson in what happens when a community depends on a single fragile industry. Centralia, Pennsylvania's most infamous ghost town. In 1962, a fire ignited a coal seam beneath the town. It's still burning. Residents tried to stay, but sinkholes and toxic gases forced a mass exodus. Today, only a handful remain. Streets are empty, houses gone, and steam still rises from the ground. The infamous graffiti highway is a canvas for visitors. Centralia is a disaster in slow motion. A town erased by fire, but never forgotten. The fire beneath is eternal. It's a chilling symbol of what happens when disaster outlasts memory. Brownsville feels like a grand stage after the show's over. Once a powerhouse of shipbuilding and coal, its ornate buildings now stand empty. The collapse of industry left beautiful facades and hollowed-out streets. It's not abandoned, but its heart is gone. Walking here is like wandering through a memory. Past glory, present silence. Brownsville is a living monument to the rise and fall of the Rust Belt. Frick's Lock wasn't killed by decline, but by progress. Once a canal village, it was bought out for a nuclear power plant in the 1960s. Residents were forced out, but preservationists saved the buildings. Now, 19th century stone houses sit in the shadow of cooling towers, frozen in time. You can't go inside, but the contrast is surreal. Old village, atomic age. Frick's Lock is a snapshot of history paused by technology. Monessen is a semi-ghost town, still alive but deeply wounded. Once a steel titan, its population has halved since the mills closed in the 1980s. Downtown is lined with empty storefronts and grand vacant buildings. Those who stayed live among the ruins of prosperity. It's a city with strong bones, but a hollowed-out core. Monessen is a living example of the human cost of deindustrialization. The ghost story here is still being written. Pithole City was the wildest oil boom town, 15,000 people in months. Hotels, theaters, even the world's first oil pipeline sprang up overnight. But the oil ran dry, fires swept through, and by the next year, it was nearly deserted. Today, it's just a grassy field with signs marking where buildings once stood. No ruins, just faint traces in the earth. Pithole is a ghost town erased by time and nature. 500 days of chaos, then nothing. Scotia was Andrew Carnegie's failed iron town. Built on poor ore, it was abandoned almost as soon as it began. Nature quickly reclaimed the site. Now it's state game land. Hike through and you'll find crumbling furnaces and faint town outlines. Even the titans of industry can be undone by stubborn geology. Scotia is a monument to ambition defeated by reality. Cold Spring was a mountain resort built around a healing spring and a grand hotel. It thrived as a summer escape, until a fire destroyed the hotel in 1905. With its heart gone, the town faded away. Today, only stone foundations and a lonely cemetery remain, deep in the woods. Cold Spring is peaceful, but its silence is the price of a vanished dream. It's a reminder of how quickly a single disaster can erase a community. The forest keeps its secrets. Laquan was a lumber boom town. Sawmills, railroads, and 2,000 people. They clear-cut the forests, then moved on when the trees were gone. The town emptied out almost overnight. Now, second-growth forest hides nearly every trace. Only a few stone foundations and railroad grades remain, buried in the woods. Laquan is a lesson in how fast nature reclaims what we abandon. The town is gone, but the forest remembers. Eckley isn't quite a ghost. It's a preserved coal patch town. Built in 1854, it survived because it became a movie set, then a museum. Original miners' houses line the streets, some still occupied. It's a living history center, showing the hard life of anthracite miners. Eckley is both museum and community, a ghost of a way of life, not just a place. Here the past is still present. Shenandoah was once packed with 30,000 people, built on coal. Ornate churches and rows of miners' houses tell the story of its diverse, booming past. When coal died, so did the crowds. Now only 5,000 remain. The grand churches stand, but their congregations have dwindled. Shenandoah feels like a museum of memory, blocks of silent, beautiful buildings. The grandeur lingers, but the life has faded. Wareroom was a coal and coke town. 200 houses, a hotel, and hundreds of coke ovens. The Great Depression finished what declining coal had started. The town emptied out, leaving ruins swallowed by forest. Explorers can still find crumbling foundations and eerie rows of coke ovens. Wareroom feels ancient, but its heyday was less than a century ago. It's a lost world, hidden in the trees. Livermore was sacrificed for flood control. A dam project forced residents out, and the town was submerged in 1952. Most of the year it's just water, but during droughts, roads and foundations reappear. Livermore is an underwater ghost town, drowned by progress. Its streets wait silently beneath the lake. Sometimes the past surfaces, if only for a moment. Concrete City was a utopian experiment in worker housing. 20 concrete duplexes built to last. But the homes were cold, damp, and impossible to repair. After a decade, the company gave up and abandoned them. Today, graffiti-covered concrete shells stand in a grid, slowly overtaken by nature. It's a brutalist ruin, a warning about the gap between good ideas and livable reality. Concrete City is a ghost of failed ambition. 15 towns, 15 stories, ambition, disaster, and time. These places show how quickly fortunes turn, and how fragile communities can be. They're monuments to both achievement and failure, written in stone and silence. Exploring them connects us to the people who lived, worked, and lost here. Their stories are warnings and lessons about what we build and what we leave behind. Pennsylvania's ghost towns are more than ruins, they're reminders. Thanks for watching. See you in the next abandoned place.